Department commissions new building. And Stone Brooklyn operation to commence. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. The official launching of the logo for the Golden Jubilee for Papua New Guinea took place yesterday at the Parliament House in Port Moresby.
Yesterday was the day marked by the organizing committee for the 50th anniversary celebration to unveil the official logo of the Golden Jubilee of PNG. However, it turned out to be differently, with the sad message that spreads the seas and mountains of PNG with the passing of one of the founding fathers of the nation, late Sir Julius Chan. As the country prepares to unveil its official logo for the 50th anniversary, we also take this time to reflect on the life of one of the founding fathers, late Sir Julius Chan. Whilst respecting his long political career and what he has done for the country, Prime Minister James Marape has called for a 1-minute silence to the attendees of the launching event. Prime Minister Marape said, while we celebrate this milestone, we are also met with sadness. He said, we mourn the passing of our second Prime Minister, Sir Julius Chan, the last man standing from the generation that birthed PNG in 1975.
One of the last men, if not the last man standing, in as far as member of parliament is concerned, belonged to the class of 1975, would have passed today, as we come out to program our year of independence. We entitled, yesterday we were in cabinet right up till this moment. It was setting, and I spoke on Sumare. I had a little bit of tears in my eyes. My cabinet stay here knew the moment I was shedding tears in our cabinet room. Little did we knew his brother, Sir Julius, was breathing his last breath. Whilst the Australian flag may have been lowered, it was not lowered without struggle, determination, commitment, fight by those who birthed this country. Lest we forget.
Prime Minister said during his tenure, he had presided over the passing of 4 great leaders of this country.
Young Papua New Guineans, never take your sovereignty for granted. Never ever take your sovereignty for granted. There were fights that you never saw. There were tears that you never saw. There were moments of struggle that you were not part of. The construct of this country were made by great men who saw 50 years later that we must be united as we are today.
He said it is clear that this nation is transitioning into another phase of our journey as an independent country. In honor of his memory and the memories of all the founding fathers and mothers of this country, Prime Minister said we will observe a 1-week period of national mourning starting immediately. The event was organized by the Department of Foreign Affairs together with the Department of Prime Minister. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
In a press conference today, the Speaker of Parliament, Joe Pomat, and Prime Minister James Marape announced that the Sir Julius Chan will be given the well-deserved respect at his level. Pomat said official program for the funeral will be made after meeting with the family members of the late Sir Julius Chan.
As a sign of respect to one of the founding fathers of this great nation, late Sir Julius Chan, Prime Minister James Marape and the Speaker of Parliament, Joe Pomat, has announced the country to put all the flags to half-mast.
Emidai Rosem, sitting member of Parliament. Na lolo ememi, em now in property of Parliament or property of state. So the late Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare emidai time emi, former member of Parliament. Na Parliament ikisimem come inside long. Chamber lo suim sa luksabe long. Not only as a former Prime Minister but leader of Parliament. All semna. Parliament I feel also memiga despla responsibility long. Katim das la kain luksabe lo must make him long.
Prime Minister James Marape shared the same sentiments.
Yumi Soretro, me like the same time, as midlife speaker is in the parliament. Long pass a big lot of Sore, long Lady Stella, now Picanini. So speaker will convene a meeting this afternoon. The body will come back from Keviang in Port Moresby at around 3:45. The body will be taken to the funeral home, will be rested there, and we will convene a meeting with the family to tidy the programs.
He said for the people in the nation's capital, an official house cry will be held on Sunday at the Sejonggai Stadium. The people all around the nation's capital is urged to come there to pay their last respect to one of the founding fathers, Sir Julius.
Today is indeed a very historical day.
The people all around the nation's capital is urged to come there to pay their last respect to one of the founding fathers of this nation.
Today, the scene at the Keviang airport was one of solemn reverence, as the casket of the late Sir Julius Chan was received by a large crowd as New Ireland province mourns the loss of their governor.
A fitting tribute to a national icon. The procession included the provincial administration, public servants, students, police, and the members of the general public, all gathered to honor the man who helped shape the foundations of Papua New Guinea. Sir Julius Chan, renowned for crafting the nation's constitution, establishing its financial system, and shaping its governance and democracy, leaves behind a legacy that resonates in every New Ireland home. Today marks the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter for both New Ireland and the nation. A traditional welcome ceremony was held at the airport. With chiefs and maimais leading the tribute as the casket was carried from the helicopter to the waiting motorcade. The casket was then taken to the government official residence, where it lay in transit for blessings and speeches by acting governor, the provincial administrator, and Sir Julius's family. The ceremony proceeded with a government charter flight carrying the late Grand Chief's casket to Port Moresby. This emotional day will be etched in the country's history as a moment of reflection and respect for a true legend. James Guken, National EMTV News.
The Department for Community Development, Youth and Religion officially launched the groundbreaking ceremony of a new dual building that will cater for different offices at Kindang in Anglip Sound Wagi in Jiwaka province.
The groundbreaking ceremony for the new duplex building in Kindang marks a significant moment for people of Anglip South Wagi and Jiwaka province, as this is a milestone for them despite the troubled fights in the particular area. The ceremony occurred yesterday, the 30th of January 2025, after the signing of the Memorandum of Agreement between the department and the local MP last year, 2024. Minister for Community Development and Religion, Jason Peter, assured the locals that the new building will house nearly 50 different offices for the Department for Community Development and Religion, which will serve the people of Jiwaka province.
All the offices have been said. And in it, the government, the leadership of Prime Minister James Marape, the Rosso government, and in it, the leadership Blomi in community development team lo mipla putim mas going rural. Going rural osem now mipla lakam na putim nuspes plo government anta blogata district. That is why Anglip Sabdwagi now mimi lukim. Groundbreaking official launching now is a project and start in Chelo district blipla.
Mr. Peter said this building will serve as the hub for various community development programs and religious activities in the district and province as a whole. He further highlighted the importance and aims of the building while assuring the public that the department is now focusing on 96 districts in the country and Anglip South Wagi is one of them.
Last thing is la building lo today. People bringing service to the government and need the community development. You come close to the district where you start long so that all the At least me colleague come down, this all function and this all office must stop inside now. Law district street. So that was some past time me ask him office. Definitely, legal office blow get house law too must stop inside too. Legal office blow district youth council must stop inside too. District women's council must stop inside too. District disability center too must stop inside too. So civil registry must stop inside. NID must stop inside. All get is legal must stop inside one office that's all.
Meanwhile, the Secretary for the Department for Community Development and Religion, Mr. Jerry Ubase, said the building will cost a 2.7 million kina. He further elaborated that the department will run a special program that will help people back in the village to move forward.
Instead of this office, by that one legal program, we plus call him informal economy. We plus support him all youth. Mi plus support him all mama. Na mi plus support him also muset man interest law, program sample training law, financial literacy, law help him all come up in legal business law help him all community. So mi plus got sample agreement them start mi plus signing paper one time IPA, mi plus signing paper one time all SAFI online we all become conducting training. Na mibla pa try to provide him legal seat capital help him jubla.
Edward Luke, National MTV News, Jiwaka.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Chan, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari Belong You.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Written in February. Cooking over fire. From the diet.
Hi, I'm Martha. Come February, join me on a food spree on a new season of Kite Time.
Kite Time returns February 5th on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National MTV News. Western Highlands Provincial Member Wairapa, in a recent news conference, appealed to all leaders in the Highlands region to collaborate and tackle the sale and consumption of alcohol, which he identified as a major factor contributing to the rising lawlessness in the region.
With reports of lawlessness spiraling in the Highlands region, Western Highlands Provincial Member Wairapa is calling on all Islands regional leaders to collaborate and address the pressing issues of lawlessness, which are primarily fueled by the consumption of liquor.
See law and order and trouble fights and car accidents, deaths. Every day you see problems arising in the Islands provinces. Islands provinces is probably the number one. They are contributing in big time towards the law and order in the province. And if you see closely to all these problems, it's all alcohol-related problems.
Rapa emphasized the disadvantages of alcohol consumption, highlighting how it leads to numerous social issues.
Liquor is bringing in destruction. Liquor is bringing in, unstable marriages. Liquor is bringing in a lot of problems, car accidents, deaths. That's liquor is causing it. Liquor is the evil thing that is really, is really tearing apart this whole country and even the Islands region. Liquor is not good. Our people are not good in drinking.
He stated that to effectively tackle the law and order problems in the Highlands region, it is essential to explore ways to control the sales and consumption of alcohol in close collaboration with the police force.
Provinces, if we all governors can come together and try to address the whole Islands provinces, if we can ban liquor, if we can stop liquor outright in the Islands provinces, then I feel that Papua New Guinea will really minimize in law and order. I appeal to my other colleague governors. I believe some of the Islands provinces already they have a bigger liquor ban, and they have restricting hours on sales of alcohol and all that. But our Islands provinces, if one or two provinces doing that, and then other one or two provinces still, operating liquor sales is normal, then the provinces of smuggling bring into...
He further added that alcohol contributes to a significant amount of disorder in the society, costing the government more than the revenue generated from alcohol sales.
Liquor causes more problems than the revenue that even we collect to.
Rapa remained adamant about addressing law and order issues head-on. Sharon Engnui, National MTV News, Mount Hagen.
Total Energies Limited, operator of Papua LNG, signed a memorandum of understanding with the Gulf Christian Services Agency at Kapuna Station, reaffirming its commitment and support to the project.
The project recognizes Kapuna along with the Gulf Provincial Health Authority as essential in providing healthcare services to the people of Gulf Province, with Kapuna Rural Hospital serving a catchment area of 30,000 people in the Baimuru local level government, as well as the eastern regions of Kikori and Ihu. Total Energies has been logistically supporting Kapuna since 2016, and the signing of the MOU yesterday between the Provincial Health Authority and Total Energies ensures continued and vital care is delivered to the communities, even those dwelling in the most remote of locations. Health, Safety, Sustainability and Environment Director for Total Energies, Mary Alex Dogny, highlighted the company's long-standing relationship with Kapuna.
Two reasons. One is because there was a real need, and when you look at the facilities in that part of the world province, you quickly understand why. And also because we are there to develop a project and accessing the people, building a relationship, while also contributing to the improvement of their lives, including health, was for us a good way of building a relationship of trust on the long term into making a difference in the lives of people on a day-to-day basis.
She also mentioned the successful Aid Ocean mission between Kapuna and the Health Provincial Authority, facilitated by the project operator in 2024, where over 2,600 patients from 22 communities along the Purari were treated, emphasizing the role of collaborative partnerships in enhancing service delivery and others.
Kapuna is really critical in the area of Yangoru. You don't have a lot of health facilities, and what we can see is that the work that is being done there is really absolutely amazing. I have been working in the oil and gas sector for a while, maybe 20 years, and with a good knowledge around development projects. And I have to say that this initiative of Kapuna Hospital and the Remote Patient Services is truly remarkable and one of the best development projects I have ever seen in my life. The spirit that is there, the spirit of welcoming, of being there for the people, of not judging who is arriving, of openness, of professionalism, of education, is absolutely outstanding.
Claire Mauta, National EMTV News.
National Energy Authority launched its 4 new technical guidelines developed by the Technical Regulations Division. These guidelines are essential for ensuring compliance and enforcement within the electricity sector, benefiting both public and industry stakeholders.
The Technical Regulations Division of National Energy Authority has been working on the development of 4 new technical guidelines aimed at improving the regulatory framework within the electricity sector. These guidelines have been formulated through extensive research, stakeholder consultations, and expert input to address current challenges and future needs. The guidelines are as follows: grid-connected solar PV and BESS guidelines with the regulatory framework, guidelines for manufacturers, importers and retailers of regulated electrical appliances, guideline for electricity and licensing, and guidelines for electrical contractors licensing. The managing director of NEA, Ronald Maketa, said these guidelines will drive country's effort in building reliable and renewable energy source.
So that will also meet our target MTDB for Vision 2030, our SDB 2030 target as well, 70% connectivity, and our Vision 2050. Our connectivity rate is just 20%. 80% is yet to be connected. Our challenge is how do we get those communities out there connected? And solar technology with battery energy storage system is the low-hanging fruit where you quickly can plug and play while we work on big ticket items like hydro, geothermal, wind.
These guidelines are designed to enhance regulatory compliance and enforcement in the electricity, promoting safety, efficiency and sustainability. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the market report. The kina closed unchanged at $0.2494 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2419, 0.3875 Australian dollars, 0.2256 euro, 37.2 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, copra closed higher, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading higher, copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Chef Julius Chan, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Every day, 180 million litres of water pumps into Port Moresby. Every day, its journey to your household tap is made safe at this water treatment plant. Every day, raw water is filtered, disinfected and purified so that you and your loved ones have access to clean, usable water. For 65 years, our water treatment technology has been hard at work, but now it needs to hit pause. Port Moresby's population has increased 500% since the treatment plant was built, putting enormous pressure on the water supply network. We need to hit pause so that the filtering equipment can be repaired, maintained, upgraded, so that the water you use and consume continues to be safe. In January, Water PNG announces water rationing in Port Moresby. Yes, this is inconvenient, but safety comes first, a temporary discomfort for an investment in the future. We are upgrading for cleaner, safer water for all. Support us in this period by planning, rationing and conserving water. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
Speaker made the decision for the motion of vote of no confidence.
Someone was not serious in the most serious transaction of Parliament.
2024 was a year marked by many significant events, no doubt urged into PNG's history. Join us as we take a look at some of these defining events.
From the catastrophic event of Black Wednesday and to the devastating Mulitaka landslide.
Provincial Disaster Committee declaring mass burial sites.
To the historical papal visit by Pope Francis, to the announcement of PNG's successful bid to enter the NRL.
Join us on Sunday, February 2nd in the year in review for 2024, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Air Niugini announced that they are continuing to work with partners such as Octedi Mining Limited and Pacific Energy Aviation Limited to ensure the availability of appropriate jet fuel solutions in the Western Province.
Air Niugini in a statement noted that this collaborative effort is essential for maintaining safe flight operations to and from Kiunga and Tabubil, stating that it understands that recent fuel availability issues have caused inconvenience for their customers and apologized for disruptions caused. The airline has then expressed confidence that, with the support of Octedi Mining and Pacific Aviation Limited, it will soon be able to implement effective solutions that will meet operational needs and allow the airline to resume services to Kiunga and Tabubil. Claire Mauta, National EMTV News.
A retired hospital director of finance was tragically shot dead along the Kanodoka-Silovoti Highway in Kimbe, Western Britain Province yesterday afternoon.
Kimbe Provincial Police Commander Fred Kaiwa confirmed the incident and reported that Police Mobile Squad 19 and the City Kimbe team responded immediately, raiding the area this morning. During the raid, one suspect was shot and killed, while 3 others were wounded and are currently receiving treatment at Kimbe Hospital. Commander Kaiwa further stated that a 2-week operation to monitor the location and apprehend outstanding suspects will begin today. The suspects involved in the crime are believed to be a mix of locals and settlers residing and squatting around the area. Kaiwa also issued a safety advisory urging the general public to be cautious when handling large sums of money or valuables. He recommended that anyone in possession of such items contact the Kimbe Police Station commander or himself to arrange for an escort to any rural areas within the province. The police have noticed an increasing trend of criminal activities targeting rural areas as law enforcement presence has tightened in urban areas. Additionally, Kaiwa is calling on local MPs and local level government presidents to support the police in their ongoing efforts to tackle criminal activities, particularly the more remote parts of the province. He emphasized the importance of sustained collaboration to curb the rise in crime and ensure the safety of residents. The investigation into the retired director's death is ongoing as police continue their efforts to address the growing security concerns in the region. Natasha Ovoy, National, EMTV News.
Minister for International Trade and Investment and member for Yangoru South District, Richard Maru, announced today the Operation Stone Brooklyn Stone that will be launched in the next 3 weeks.
Minister for International Trade and member for Yangoru South District announced today that the Operation Stone Broken Stone is a 7-month operation and is the biggest crime cleanup operation for the district.
I want to inform the people of Yangoru South this year. We are putting 1 million kina as a district. We are recruiting one new CID officer, a new prosecutor, giving them brand new houses, giving them brand new cars. In Yangoru Station, with the mobile police arriving next week in Yangoru to take up the new mobile barracks that we have been building, we will have the manpower, and I will launch the biggest police operation in Yangoru South history, Operation Stone Broken Stone. We are going to go all out to bring all these criminals who are on the run and those that we are in the cells. We are going to make sure that all of them are prosecuted. I want them to all go to jail.
Minister Maru called on the people of Yangoru South to work together. He said the operation will prepare the district for investors to come in.
I want my people to rise up now, and make sure that criminals are not part of our communities and our society and not part of our district. I don't want to go into 16 September 2025 and carry criminals with me into the new chapter that this country will write and our district will write. Criminals must be a thing of the past when we embark on a new Papua New Guinea, a new look Papua New Guinea, from the 16th of September. 50 years enough on the multi criminal here. We need to do away with it.
The minister further announced that a safe house for women will be built in the district.
By Monday, we'll be signing a new agreement to build a safe house for women in Yangoru Station. And you blow man, you blow engage law. Fighting on Mary and working about here, domestic violence. You guys are going to front up to the, when your wife comes down to the safe house to escape from you, you will have to explain to the mobile, why did she run away from your house? What did you do? So you will all man, your days are also numbered, those who are engaged in domestic violence and abuse of women. and sexual crimes. We will go after you. We're going to have a new safe house for women. And the protection of women will be a major priority.
He said the district is building 3 new police stations this year and the mobile barracks is expected to open in mid this year. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Minister Maru announced that the Yangoru South District School Fees Subsidy Scheme will close on the 15th of February 2025.
Minister Maru said the Yangoru South District will receive 1 million kina to fund students who will be attending tertiary institutions.
We're paying 1,000 kina each for all of them to assist them with subsidy. The only requirement is you must fill a form and your LG president must approve the form. That you are not a ghost name but a true name, you have your academic, your acceptance letters, all the other requirements must be met. The applications will be audited, and once we are satisfied, then we will pay straight to the universities and colleges where our students are going to. The deadline is now the 15th of February. All applications must be in. Those who don't submit applications on time will not be considered for support for the 2025 academic year.
The district will also be sponsoring its students who will be studying in India for the first time this year.
Those who are accepted to study in Indian universities, we will pay the full school fees. Only school fees, not your FS, not your living allowances. District subsidy is for school fees. We've been trying to encourage our students to go to world-class universities. And this is the first year of our subsidy scheme to go to India now.
Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Hi, I'm Chef Julius Chan, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
It's becoming increasingly more important to deal with money laundering and countering terrorist financing.
Join us Monday night at 7 as we feature discussions on the practice of money laundering.
Areas involving politically exposed persons, reporting of suspicious transactions, DNFPB's record keeping and customer diligence, all need to be improved.
That's on Monday night.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The Valley Hunters Rugby Union Club has signed a partnership with Hilton Hotel and Residences as the official venue partner for 2025.
This partnership is a significant step forward for the club, providing a unique opportunity to further strengthen commitment to community engagement, support growth of rugby and reinforce the core values that defines both parties. Valley Hunters President Henry Elias made his remarks and further acknowledged Hilton Hotel for the support.
We are very honored and very excited about this new partnership, and especially with Hilton as our destination partner and for accommodation and hospitalization. And we are very passionate about community work and all that. And this started during the Christmas last year, where we had the carols here at night with our boys. Even though it was a last minute, but we managed to get a team together. And with this coming body, it's a big leap and bound for us. We're excited and thank the management of Hilton. And our club, basically, when it started in 2018, it was based on bringing the young people off the streets, from petty crimes, drugs, alcohol, you name it. And that was basically where Whaley Hunters came from. Started in NCC Whaley by the former Puk Jeffrey Pui, who started the club. Since then, it's moved on, but we've managed to run with the club. More family-oriented, but building the capacity and the personality of our players so that they become better people on the field and off the field.
Hilton Hotel and Residence Port Moresby General Manager Ryan Mikkelsen also highlighted the importance of the partnership.
It's a pleasure today to have the signing of our partnership proposal for 2025. Being able to sponsor Valley Hunters this year is great for the hotel, and it really aligns with our Travel with Purpose program, which is about one of the areas of that is supporting youth and supporting local community activities as well. Obviously, we put this through our Blue Energy Committee as well, which is made up of various team members throughout the different departments, and they were ecstatic, obviously, to be able to support Valley Hunters for this year. So we're very much looking forward to our partnership together.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
The 2024 title holders, Valley Hunters, are gearing up for the 2025 season.
Speaking to Trukai Sports, Valley Hunters Rugby Union Club General Manager Max Katal gave a brief on the team's journey.
You know, our rugby, we just need to bring our rugby to a standard. So when Frank came, he just turned things around. 2023 last year, the year before last, we finished wooden spooners, like we were done. We just turned things around last year, and it was a shock to us as well to really come up and perform in that manner, to win the grand final in that manner was something else. And now in our preparation for this season, it's even more tougher because where we came from last year to win the grand final.
Skipper Jonah Tokyong shared same sentiments and also acknowledged the partnership.
Having the sponsorship of Hilton coming on board, and now all the team just getting behind this and supporting Hilton in whatever way we can, but also putting our head down and working hard for this season again. And you know, the turnout's been good so far. We've been training hard, and we're just with us, you know, winning is a byproduct of whatever hard work we put in. So we never look at winning the plate or whatever it is. We just show up at training and take it one day at a time. So yeah, so far so good. And yeah, thank you Hilton for the support.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
depend on you.
Every day, 180 million litres of water pumps into Port Moresby. Every day, its journey to your household tap is made safe at this water treatment plant. Every day, raw water is filtered, disinfected and purified so that you and your loved ones have access to clean, usable water. For 65 years, our water treatment technology has been hard at work, but now it needs to hit pause. Port Moresby's population has increased 500% since the treatment plant was built, putting enormous pressure on the water supply network. We need to hit pause so that the filtering equipment can be repaired, maintained, upgraded, so that the water you use and consume continues to be safe. In January, Water PNG announces water rationing in Port Moresby. Yes, this is inconvenient, but safety comes first, a temporary discomfort for an investment in the future. We are upgrading for cleaner, safer water for all. Support us in this period by planning, rationing and conserving water. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
Bipla Halivim Wari belong you.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
Everything business for me, no. Okay, boss rate for me, kay for me.
From Hatok Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Julius Chan, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. Tarangao FC claimed a 5-2 victory against Bernese FC in the washout match of the Southern Women's Conference Soccer League in Port Moresby.
Striker Vanessa Kumanari scored a hat-trick, while Ceslina David and Rodrika Taine scored each. Both teams performed really well in the first half, tying by 1 goal each. But Tarangao made a big effort to score 4 more goals to secure the win. Benny scored through a fast finishing striker Faustina Bia, but was not enough to hold down the Tarangaus. Midfielder Josie Bunum, Gladys Won, Captain Pauline Turkaul, Alice Arana all played well for Tarangao this season. Despite the win, Tarangao still picked up the wooden spoon tag for 2024 Southern Conference League. Jonathan Sibona, True Guy Sports.
The private company's netball competition has 5 more weekends left before it goes into the finals.
Speaking to True Guy Sports, President Julie Mai gave a brief rundown of the competition.
So the grand final is expected to be held on the 2nd of March next month, the following month rather. Yes, so
she said the team is looking forward to a good finish.
It's not easy having to look after 140 teams every Sundays. We start from 8 o'clock and end at 3 o'clock. This season we included another males team, so we've got 2 males teams for this season.
Jonathan Sibona, True Guy Sports.
That ends True Kai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Kai Sports. True Kai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Chan, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Kai. True Kai, true inspiration through generations.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Sports Scene returns in February 2025. Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes on Papua. How an NRL team based here.
Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David Mead.
Trending athletes. And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel.
And then all the Yaka watching from.
Join me in February for Sports Scene, only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You need holy man to walk one time. Oh, 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 oh.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, mostly cloudy to possible few showers and thunderstorms. Port Mondeta, mostly cloudy with afternoon and evening showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Momasa region, Lae City becoming cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Vanimo partly cloudy with showers. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau partly cloudy with possible few afternoon showers. Buka mostly fine and partly cloudy. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
Before we go, the casket of the late Sir Julius Chan arrived in Port Moresby today from his home province of New Ireland.
The casket of late Right Honourable Grand Chief Sir Julius Chan has now arrived in Port Moresby
and is being received by a guard of honor from the Papua New Guinea Defence Force here at the APEC terminal. Family members, Prime Minister James Marape, Opposition Leader Douglas Tumuriesa, other ministers, government officials and citizens gathered at the APEC terminal to receive the casket. Before the casket was officially handed over to the state, the Maimais performed traditional way of handing the body. After the handover, Prime Minister James Marape thanked the family for allowing the late Sir Julius casket to be brought to Port Moresby.
On behalf of the country, Maimai, thank you to play like Sanat, making passing custom from fishermen coming inside our nation's capital. Well, family staff of Maimai Blipla, member of the Namatanai, governor from Highlands province, and Blipla Maimai Blue country. Country been given 2 time opportunity long any come up with the number 1 workman of the country in 1980 and 1995.
The casket was then transported to funeral home. It is a sad day for the country as we mourn the loss of one of our founding fathers. The country is grieving the passing of the last political figure since independence, with the national flag flown at half-mast, marking the end of an era. James Guken, National EMTV News.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Friday, the 31st of January 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.